हेलो एवरीवन, आज की वीडियो में मैं आपसे बात करने वाली हूँ मसल ऑफ द इंटीरियर कंपार्टमेंट ऑफ द आर्म एंड द क्यूबाइटल फोसा। सो गाइस, अगर आपने मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब हेल्थ इज वेल्थ, ताकि आपको ऐसी एजुकेशनल वीडियोस की नॉलेज मिलती रहे। तो चलिए गाइस, हम अपनी वीडियो स्टार्ट करते हैं। फर्स्टली हम बात करते हैं मसल ऑफ द एंटीरियर कंपार्टमेंट ऑफ द आर्म। इन द एंटीरियर कंपार्टमेंट देयर आर 3 मसल्स, कोरेकोब्रैकियलिस, brachialis and biceps brachii. So firstly we discuss coracobrachialis. So coracobrachialis muscle that is showing in diagram. So origin of the coracobrachialis is coracoid process of the scapula, and insertion of the coracobrachialis is a medial surface of the humerus. So it is originated from the scapula and inserted into the humerus, and its action flex and adduct arm. So this is coracobrachialis. Now second we discuss biceps brachii. In the diagram, biceps brachii muscles is showing. In the biceps brachii muscle there are 2 head, long head and the short head. So biceps brachii origin, the short head that is originated from the coracoid process of the scapula, same as that of the coracobrachialis, and the long head that is arises from the supraglenoid tubercle of the scapula. Both head arises from the scapula, but short one is arises from the coracoid process and long one is arises from the supraglenoid tubercle. Now the insertion of the biceps brachii muscles, tuberosity of the radius and fascia of the foramen via the bicipital aponeurosis. So it is inserted into the radial tuberosity, and the action of the biceps brachii supinate the forearm, and when it is supine, flex the forearm, and it is a chief muscle of a elbow flexor. So this is the action of the biceps brachii muscles and innervation, and it is plied by the musculocutaneous nerve, that's root value is C5 and the C6. So this is a biceps brachii muscles. Now third we discuss brachialis muscles. So in the diagram, brachial muscles is showing. So brachial muscles take origin from the distal half of the anterior surface of humerus, and it is inserted into the coronoid process and tuberosity of the ulna. तो ये क्या करते हैं, ह्यूमरस के डिस्टल हाफ से ओरिजिनेट करती है एंड इंसर्ट होती है अल्नर ट्यूबरोसिटी पे, एंड इट्स एक्शन इज मेजर फ्लेक्सर ऑफ फोरआर्म, flex the forearm in all position, primarily pronated. So it's the action of the brachialis muscle, and it is also innervated by the musculocutaneous nerve, same as that of the biceps brachii muscles. So this is the muscles of anterior compartment of the arm. Discuss cubital fossa. So firstly we know what is cubital fossa. So cubital fossa is showing in diagram. So the cubital fossa is a triangular depression that lies in front of the elbow. In the diagram they are showing cubital fossa that is a triangular in shape and that lies in front of the elbow. And now second we discuss boundaries of the cubital fossa. The base of the cubital fossa is formed by the line drawn through the 2 epicondyle of the humerus. In the diagram there is a triangle, so that horizontal part is a base that is formed by the 2 epicondyle of the humerus. Then laterally, so laterally it is formed by the brachioradialis muscles, and medially it is formed by the pronator teres. So this is the base boundaries laterally and medially. Now we discuss roof of the cubital fossa. So the roof of the cubital fossa is formed by the skin, superficial fascia, deep fascia and bicipital aponeurosis that made the roof of the cubital fossa. Now last one is floor. So floor is made by the brachialis medially and supinated laterally. So this is the boundaries of the cubital fossa. Now we discuss contents of cubital fossa. So from medial to lateral there are median nerve, टर्मिनेशन ऑफ द ब्रेकियल आर्टरी एंड बिगनिंग ऑफ अल्नर एंड रेडियल आर्टरी. ब्रेकियल आर्टरी जो है टर्मिनेट होती है एंड स्टार्ट हो जाती है रेडियल एंड अल्नर आर्टरी. सबसे पहले बनती है सबक्लेविन आर्टरी, देन बनती है एक्सिलरी आर्टरी एंड देन ब्रेकियल आर्टरी दैट इज टर्मिनेट इनटू द रेडियल एंड अल्नर आर्टरी. And the third one is tendon of biceps brachii, and the fourth one is superficial branch of the radial nerve. So these are the contents of the cubital fossa. So first we discuss what is cubital fossa, then we discuss boundaries of the cubital fossa. Now third we discuss content of the cubital fossa. Now we discuss clinical anatomy of the cubital fossa. First one is brachial pulse and blood pressure. The brachial pulse palpation and measuring blood pressure can be done immediately medial to biceps tendon in the cubital fossa. So the stethoscope must be placed there to hear the cough sound. तो ये होता है कि इसमें जो आता है ब्लड प्रेशर के लिए भी ये जो है इम्पोर्टेंट रोल होता है इसमें. उसके बाद सेकंड होता है वेनी पंक्चर. So the medial cubital vein is located superficially within the roof of the cubital fossa. So it connects the basilic and cephalic vein. 3 veins होती है, basilic vein, cephalic vein and medial cubital vein. जो medial cubital vein होती है वो basilic और cephalic veins को जो है connect करती है. So it can be assessed easily. This make it common site for venipuncture. Venipuncture के लिए जो होता है most common site होता है क्योंकि जो medial cubital vein होती है वो superficially locate होती है इसके लिए. तो ये होती है clinical anatomy. सो गाइज आज की वीडियो में हमने मसल्स ऑफ द इंटीरियर कंपार्टमेंट ऑफ द आर्म एंड क्यूबाइटल फोसा के बारे में डिस्कस किया. जो क्यूबाइटल फोसा है जो मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है, कॉमनली पूछा जाता है एग्जाम में. सो गाइज अगर आपको मेरी वीडियो अच्छी लगी तो प्लीज़ लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब माई चैनल. थैंक यू.